तो चैप्टर है 23 नंबर है ना। 23 के बाद हमारे पास की चांटिंग भी नहीं है।
इसके बाद नहीं है चैप्टर, नहीं और इसके बाद है ना तृष्णा।
इसमें नहीं।
अच्छा
रिकॉर्डेड नहीं।
अच्छा रिकॉर्डिंग।
Connected to OnePlus 3T.
chanting, page 2. Yo so bhagava arham samma sambuddho स्वाकातो येन भगवता धम्मो सुपटिपन्नो यस्य भगवतो सावक संघो तमयं भगवन्तं सधम्मं ससङ्गम् इमे हि सकारे हि यथार्हम् आरोपिते हि अभिपूजयामा साधुनो भन्ते भगवा सुचिरपरिनिभूतोऽपि पश्चिमा जनतानुकम्पमानसा इमे सकारे दुर्गतफणाकारभूते पटिगह्णातु अम्हाकं दीर्घरतं हिताय सुखाय अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवा बुद्धं भगवन्तम् अभिवादे स्वाखातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मं नमस्सामि सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघं नमामि हन्दमयं बुद्धस्य भगवतो पुब्बभाग नमकारं करोमसि नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्य त्रिरत्न वंदना हन्दमयं रतनतय प्रणाम गाथा योग चेव संवेग परिकीर्तन पाठन च भणामसि बुद्धो सुशुद्धो करुणामहन्नवो योचन्त शुद्ध बर्यानलोचनो वन्दामि बुद्धम् अहम् आदरेण तं धम्मोपदीपो वियत स सत्तुनो यो मग्गपाका मतभेदभिन्नको लोकुत्तरो यो च तदीपनो वन्दामि धम्मम् अहम् आदरेण तं संघो सुखेताभ्यतिखेत संनितो यो दिट्ठसन्तो सुगतानुबोधको लोलपहीनो अरियो सुमेधसो वन्दामि संघम् अहम् आदरेण तं पुण्यं मया यममम सबुपद्दवा माहोन्तु ते तस्य पापसिद्धिरा इध तथागतो लोके उपन्नो अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो धम्मो च देशितो निको उपसमिको परिनिब्बानिको संबोधगामि सुगतपवेदितो मयं तं धम्मं श्रुत्वा एवं जानाम जातिपि दुःखा जरापि दुःखा मरणमपि दुःखं सुख परिदेव दुख दो मनस्सु उपायासापि दुःखा अप्येहि संपयोगो दुःखो पियेहि विपयोगो दुःखो यमपि चं न लभति तमपि दुःखम् संखित्तेन पंचुपादान खंदा दुःखा से यथीदं रूप उपादान खंदो वेदनु उपादान खंदो संयो उपादान खंदो संघार उपादान खंदो विज्ञान उपादान खंदो ये संपरिण्याय धर्मानो सुभगवा एवं बहुलम सावके विनेति एवं भागा च पनस्य भगवतु सावकेषु अनुशासनी बहुला पवत्तति रूपम अनित्यम वेदना अनित्या संज्ञा अनित्या संखारा अनित्या विज्ञानम अनित्यम रूपम अनत्ता वेदना अनत्ता संज्ञा अनत्ता संखारा अनत्ता विज्ञानम अनत्ता सब्बे संखारा अनित्या सब्बे धम्मा अनत्ताति ते वयं भूति नाम जातिया जरा मरणेन शोकेहि परिदेवेहि दो मनस्येहि उपायासेहि दुःखोतिना दुःख परीता अप्येव नाम इमस्य केवलस्य दुःख खंदस्य अंतक्रिया पय्यायेथाति चिर परिनिभृतं अपि तं भगवन्तं शरणं गता धम्मं च संघं च तस्य भगवतो शासनं यथा सति यथा बलं मनसि करोम अनुपटिपजाम सासानोपटिपत्ति इमस्य केवलस्य दुःख खंदस्य अंतक्रियाय संवततु
अब हम धम्मपद का पाठ सुनेंगे।
अहं नागो संगामे चापतो पतितं सरं अतिवाक्यं तितिक्षिसं दुःशीलो हि बहुजनो दन्तं नयन्ति समितिं दन्तं राजाभिरोहति दन्तो सेठो मनुष्येषु योतिवाक्यं तितिक्षति वरमस्य तरादन्ता आजानीया च सिन्धवा कुञ्जरा च महानागा अत्तदन्तो कुत्ततो वरं न हि एते हि यानेहि गच्छेयगतं दिशं यथात्तना सुदन्तेन दन्तो दन्तेन गच्छति धनपालो नाम कुञ्जरो कटुकभेदनो दुर्निवारयो बद्धो कबलं न भुञ्जति सुमरते नागवनस्य कुञ्जरो मिद्धि यदा होति महघ्रशोच निद्रायिता संपरिवर्तसायि महावराहो निवापपुट्ठो पुनः पुनः गभ्भमुपेति मन्दो इदं पुरे चित्तमचारिचारिकं ये निच्छकं यथ कामं यथा सुखं යදජ්ජහං නිග්ගහෙස්සාමි යෝනිසෝ හත්තිප්ප භින්නං වියං කුසග්ගෝ අප්පමාද රථා හෝත සචිත්ත මනුරක්ඛත දුග්ගා උද්ධ රථත්තානං පංකේ සන්නෝ කුංජරෝ සචේ ලභේත නිපකං සහායං සද්ධින් චරං සාධු විහාරි ධීරං අභිභුය්‍ය සබ්බානි පරිස්සයානි චරේය තේනත්ත මනෝ සතිමා නොචේ ලභේත නිපකං සහායං සද්ධින් චරං සාධු විහාරි ධීරං රාජාව රට්ඨං විජිතං පහාය ඒකෝ චරේ මාතංග රඤ්ඤේව නාගෝ ඒකස්ස චරිතං සෙය්‍යෝ නත්ථි බාලේ සහායතා ඒකෝ චරේ නච පාපානි කෛරා අපොසුක්ඛෝ මාතංග රඤ්ඤේව නාගෝ අත්තම් හි ජාතම් හි සුඛං සහ සුඛා සහාය තුට්ඨි සුඛාය ඊතරීතරේන පුඤ්ඤං සුඛං ජීවිත සංඛයම් හි සබ්බස් දුක්ඛස්ස සුඛං පහනං සුඛාමත්තේ යථා ලෝකේ යතෝ පෙත්තේ යථා සුඛා සුඛා සාමඤ්ඤතා ලෝකේ අතෝ බ්‍රහ්මඤ්ඤතා සුඛා සුඛං යාව ජරා සීලං සුඛා සද්ධා පතිට්ඨිතා සුඛෝ පඤ්ඤාය පටිලාභෝ පාපානං අකරණං සුඛං සාධු සාධු සාධු
हिंदी अनुवाद सुनेंगे।
नाग वग्गो अहम नागो वसंगामि चापतो पतितं सरम अतिवाक्यं तितिक्षसं दुस्सीलो हि बहुजनो। जैसे धनुष से फेंके बाण युद्ध में सहन करता हाथी, वैसे मैं कटु वचन सहन करूंगा। बहुत लोग हैं दुराचारी। दंतं नयन्ति समीति दंतं राजा विरोहति दंतो सेठो मनुष्येषु योति वाक्यं तितिक्षति। सधे हाथी जाते सभा में, सधे हाथी पर राजा चढ़ता। मनुष्यों में भी श्रेष्ठ सुसंयत, जो सभी कटु वचन सहता। वरम असतरादंता आजानीया च सिंधवा कुंजरा च महानागा अत्तदंतो ततो वरम। सधा हुआ खच्चर, सिंध का नस्लदार घोड़ा या हाथी विशालकाय, सभी हैं श्रेष्ठ, पर जिसने स्वयं को सुसंयत किया वह है इन सबसे श्रेष्ठ। नहीं एते हि याने हि गच्छेय अगतं दिशं यत्थातना सुदन्तेन दन्तो दन्तेन गच्छति। न जा सकते इन वाहनों द्वारा अगत दिशा निर्वाण की ओर संयत इंद्रियों साथ संयमी सुसंयत हो जाए उस ओर। धन पालको नाम कुंजरो कटुकप्प भेदनो दुन्निवारयो बद्धो कंबल न भुंजति सुमरति नाग वनस्य कुंजरो। धन पालक नामक हाथी अनियंत्रणीय अत्यंत मद में स्मरण कर अपने हाथियों माता पिता का वन एक कौर भी न खाता पड़ बंधन में। मिद्धि यदा होति महघसो च निर्धयिता संपरिवत्तसायी महावराहो वनिवाप पुट्ठो पुनः पुनः गभ्भम उपेति मंदो। आलसी अति भोजनकारी जो करवट बदल बदल कर सोए, दाना खा पले मोटे सुअर समान, बारंबार जन्म ले मंद बुद्धि रोए। इदं पुरे चित्तं चारिकं येनिच्छकं यत्थ कामं यथा सुखं तदज्जं निग्गहे सामी योनिसो अत्थिप्पभिन्नं विय अकुंसग्गहो। पहले मेरा चित्त स्वेच्छा से विचरता था, जहाँ सुख मालूम हुआ। अब उसे भली प्रकार निग्रह करूंगा, जैसे महावत करे अंकुश से हाथी मतवाला। अपमादरता होथ सचित्तम अनुरक्षथ दुग्गा उद्धरथ तानम पंके सत्तो वकुंजरो। अप्रमाद में रत हो, अपने चित्त की रक्षा करो। कीचड़ में फंसे हाथी समान अपने को दुर्गति से उभारो। सचलभेथ पिक्कम सहायम सद्धिचरम साधु विहारि धीरम अभिभूय सब्बानि परिस्सयानि चरीयतेन तमनोसीत् सतीमा। यदि मिले कोई सहचर धीर सदाचारी बुद्धिमान, हटा सब बाधाएं, चल उसके साथ प्रसन्न चित्त हो स्मृतिमान। नो चलभेत निपकम सहायम सद्धिचरम साधु विहारि धीर राजा वरठम विजितम पहाय एको चरे मातंग रन्येव नागो। यदि मिले न कोई सहचर धीर सदाचारी बुद्धिमान, राजा समान छोड़ विजित राष्ट्र अकेला विचर जैसे वन में गजराज। एकस्य चरितं सेयो नत्थि बाले सहायता एको चरे न च पापानि कैरा अपो सुखो मातंगरण्येव नागो। अकेला चलना है श्रेष्ठ, न मूर्ख का सहचार। अल्पेच्छा हो न पाप कर चल अकेला जैसे वन में गजराज। अथमीह जातिमीय सुखा सहाया तुट्ठि सुखा या इतरी तरीन पुण्यम सुखम जीवित संख्यमहि सब्बस्य दुःखस्य सुखम पहाणम। मित्र है सुखकर आवश्यकता पड़ने पर, परस्पर संतोष भी है सुखकर। जीवन क्षय के समय संचित पुण्य है सुखकर। सभी दुखों का विनाश तो अत्यंत ही सुखकर। सुखामत्ति यथा लोके अथोपेति यथा सुखा सुखा सामन्यता लोके अथो ब्रह्मण्यता सुखा। संसार में मातृ सेवा सुखकर और सुखकर पितृ सेवा। संसार में श्रमण भाव संन्यास सुखकर और ब्राह्मण भाव निष्पाप होना सुखकर। सुखम याव जराशीलम सुखा सद्धा पतिष्ठिता सुखोपन्याय पटिलाभो पापानम अकर्णम सुखम। बुढ़ापे तक शीलवान रहना सुखकर। सुखकर में श्रद्धा स्थापित होना। प्रज्ञावान होना सुखकर। सुखकर पाप न करना।
Now we'll meditate for 45 minutes and listen to a reflection by Ajahn Amaro on Buddho, the awakened awareness.
Heart in the quality of knowing, awakened awareness. Knowing the world, loka vidu. Loka, the world, vidu. Knowing with full awareness. The word ignorance, avijja, not knowing, has its counterpart, vijja, knowing, which is not knowing facts or not knowing in terms of comprehending some details, but the quality of awareness itself. Not knowing something, some idea, but the quality of wakefulness, the awake, aware, knowing mind. This is vijja, Buddho, that quality of the Buddha, the one who knows, that which is awake, wise. When we talk about avijja, ignorance, therefore it doesn't mean not having some information or not understanding how something operates. Rather, it means being switched off, unmindful, lost in our own thoughts, following our moods, attaching to like and dislike, gain and loss, praise and criticism. Means believing in a separate me in here, who's knowing a separate world out there. Avijja, not knowing, not seeing, unawake. Vijja, this is the greatest resource of the heart, that which is of true value, true meaning. The capacity the heart has to know, to be awake, to know this body, this mind, this world, this field of experience, to know it, attune to it, free of any confusion, delusion, identification. This quality of vijja, of awakened awareness, it's mysterious how it works. Its partner is charana, conduct. One of the attributes of the Buddha is vijja charana sampanno, which can be translated as perfect in knowledge and conduct, also perfect in awareness and activity. Vijja is awareness, charana is conduct, activity, behavior. So the knowing aspect is completely unattached, unentangled, unidentified with the world of perceptions and things. And yet charana is completely attuned, engaged. Harmoniously involved in things. This is the conundrum, the puzzle. How do these work together? Vijja and charana. The heart that's completely unentangled, uninvolved, unattached, and the heart that is completely attuned, engaged, involved. How does that work? This is the middle way. Just as with two eyes we can create a three-dimensional image of the sense world, with vijja and charana, you get three-dimensional vision of reality. The heart can know the completeness of reality, embody it with perfection, with accuracy, completeness. The essence of vipassana meditation, the development of insight, is the heart embodying this quality of vijja, awakened awareness, being that very knowing, knowing the different patterns of experience, thought and feeling, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, arising, taking shape, dissolving. This is the core of the practice of insight. is to know, to be knowing, but to be without a sense of I or me or mine, a me who is the watcher, a me who is the knower, with no center of experience, no place where that is located. Rather, the heart established, embodying that quality of awareness without any identification, any I-making ahankara, or mine-making mamankara. Embodying that awakened awareness, knowing the sound of this voice, knowing the feeling of the weight of the body, the tickle in the nose that looks for a sneeze, memories, confusions, inspirations, that which is receiving, awake to the whole flow of experience, whether it's labeled inside, like an idea, outside, like the sound of somebody sniffing. It's all felt and known here within the same sphere of experience. The world is known here, whether it's labeled as a memory, labeled inside, or the sound of someone clearing their throat outside. It's all here, isn't it? Everything is known, received here in this sphere of awareness. The development of insight, vipassana, is built around establishing a complete non-entanglement, a total non-grasping. As it says in that dialogue between the Buddha and Vacchagotta, the Tathagata has abandoned any material form, feeling, perception, mental formations, or consciousness, whereby one trying to describe the Tathagata would describe him. It's somewhat stylized language, but it means the Tathagata, that knowing mind, that awake, aware vijja, has abandoned, completely unidentified with the body. There's no sense of ownership, no sense of identification in any way with body, material form, feeling, sensations, perceptions, mental formations or consciousness. He has cut it off at the root, made it like a palm tree stump, deprived it of the conditions for existence, and made it incapable of arising in the future. That's comprehensive letting go, non-grasping, disengagement, disentanglement. Cut it off at the root, made it like a palm tree stump, deprived it of the conditions for existence, and rendered it incapable of arising in the future. The image Ajahn Chah would use is oil separating from water. Our normal everyday habits of attachment, identification. I'm the body, I'm the personality, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm old, I'm young, I'm English, I'm American, I'm Thai, I'm French, German, Hungarian. I'm a monk, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, I'm a success, I'm a failure. All those I ams. The oil and the water are shaken up together. I'm feeling, I'm thinking. I'm experiencing, I'm doing. Coming, I'm going. When the bottle is put down, then the oil and the water naturally separate out from each other. They are immiscible. They can't naturally mix. Only through the shaking do they seem to be joined together. The awareness seems to be identified with the body, the personality, perceptions, our story. It's a seeming that I am this body, I am this personality. When the bottle is put down, the oil and the water separate out from each other. The quality of knowing releases, relinquishes. The water relinquishes the oil relinquishes the water. Just put the bottle down and the separation happens. So the development of insight is putting the bottle down. Let the knowing, awake, aware quality of the mind steadily, gently, comprehensively disentangle. The oil disentangling from the water. They're both in the same bottle, but they're completely separate. This is why liberation is possible. Because in that sutta, it says the Tathagata has abandoned any material form, feeling, perception, mental formations, consciousness. When there's a moment of insight, that's what is known. There's hearing, the sound of a plane, but there's no creation of an owner. No I who is the hearer. There's hearing, arising and ceasing. Feeling, the weight of the body, the temperature of the skin, arising and ceasing. And the Buddha, using that kind of language, cut it off at the root, made it like a palm tree stump, deprived it of the conditions for existence, rendered it incapable of arising in the future. It's like saying the oil and the water are separated and they're not going to get mixed up again. They really are immiscible. They're different, separate. That's why freedom is possible. The heart does not have to be identified with birth and death, beginnings and endings. It can be awake, it can know, completely free, unbounded, unfettered, limitless. When the insight is developed, established and cultivated in this way, then it's seen more and more clearly that the world, whether it's the internal world of my thoughts and ideas, memories, or the so-called external world of people and things, buildings, sky, trees, grass and breakfast. It all happens here within this field of perception. The world happens in our mind. Everything that we know of the world, ever since we were born, before we were born, happened in this same field of awareness. It's known here. It happens here. the world arises within the mind. As the Buddha said, that whereby one is a perceiver of the world and a conceiver of the world, that is called the world in this Dhamma and discipline. And what is it whereby one is a perceiver of the world and a conceiver of the world? The eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, the mind. That is the means whereby one is a perceiver of the world, a conceiver of the world. Again, the language is a little bit stylized, but what it means is the world that we experience is our mind's representation of the world, woven together from sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, memory, language, conditioning of a lifetime, or many lifetimes. This is the world in the Dhamma and discipline of the Buddha. So when we use the word loka, a world, it doesn't mean the planet Earth. It doesn't mean the hills and the trees and the grass and the sky. It means this field of experience. The only world that we can meaningfully talk about is the world that we know. The world woven out of our seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, remembering, imagining. That's the only world we can meaningfully talk about. We can have machines that create measurements, microscopes that look down into the subatomic world, or telescopes that look off into the beginnings of the universe. But what's known from the telescope or from the microscope is all known here. Those digits on the screen are known here, arising and passing away in the same field of perceptions. It all happens here. To put it simply, the world happens in our mind. We think in terms of me going somewhere, me coming to Amaravati, me going to the kitchen, me going to London, to Thailand. Me having come from someplace, me going to someplace. That's how we think in everyday terms. But actually there's never anybody going anywhere. You're always here, aren't you? Wherever we've been our entire life, it's always been here. The world arises and passes in our mind. Different perceptions come and go. The perception of the shrine room, the perception of the Amaravati gate, St. Margaret's Lane, the A4146, Hemel Hempstead, the Magic Roundabout, M25, Heathrow Airport. Can name these names, but they're just sounds we hear. Images come to mind, they arise and pass away. Sounds appear as hearing consciousness. Memories of those places appear as thinking consciousness. If we see them, it's just visual consciousness, arising and passing away here, known in this mind. Again, as the Buddha said, it's in this fathom-long body. There is the world, the origin of the world, the cessation of the world, and the way leading to the cessation of the world. When a deva called Rohitasa asked the Buddha how to get to the end of the world, he said, "Before I was a deva in my last life, I was a yogi, and I developed the ability to walk through the sky. And I determined to keep going till I came to the end of the world, but even though I journeyed for years and years, 100 years, I died on the way and still hadn't reached the end of the world." The Buddha said, "It's impossible, Rohitasa, to reach the end of the world by walking. But I tell you, unless you reach the end of the world, you won't reach the end of suffering." So that was a puzzle too, a conundrum. If you can't get to the end of the world by walking, how can you get to the end of the world? So then he said, it's within this fathom-long body, with its perceptions and its thoughts, there is the world, the origin of the world, the cessation of the world, and the way leading to the cessation of the world. So in that respect, he equates the world with dukkha. He formulates that just in the same way as the Four Noble Truths, the Arya Satya. So coming to the end of the world is not some kind of big explosion or the dying of the sun, collapse of the universe. Coming to the ending of the world is letting go of the world's apparent solidity, letting go of its apparent reality, substantiality. Knowing the world is knowing that this world is just seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling, thinking, remembering. Patterns of consciousness arising and passing. That which knows the world is not tied to the world. This is what's meant by coming to the end of the world. Patterns of feeling, relating, doing, engaging, they arise and pass, but the heart is not entangled, not identified, not born into the world. The pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, is not born again into this world. If the heart does not identify with gain and loss, pleasure and pain, success and failure, coming and going, there's freedom. There's reliability, stability, peacefulness. Liberation. The heart is liberated. We can reflect in this way as we hear these sounds, feel the body sitting on its cushion, its chair, its stool. As we open our eyes and get up and walk around, notice the arising of the world, how it looks like me going somewhere. But if we change the framework, change the manner of viewing, we shift the view, we realize that all we've ever experienced our whole life is the world coming and going within this field of awareness. We talk in terms of me having come here and going there, but it all happens here. And when the heart really appreciates that it all happens here, it attunes to its fundamental stillness, spaciousness, its freedom, its infinite peacefulness. There's nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to lose. Dhamma is here and now. Encouraging investigation, leading inwards. It's always been here. How could the Dhamma have been somewhere else? The reality of what we are, what is real, has always been right here. Now, the more that the heart awakens to this quality of presence, lets go of the identification with patterns of experience, the more that it naturally awakens to its own nature, awakens to the Dhamma itself, here and now, timeless. As the day unfolds with the meditation, activity, coming and going through buildings, see if we can sustain this quality of attuning to the underlying spaciousness, stillness, silence, within which all the movement, the activity takes place. The space of the mind within which all forms arise and pass. The stillness that underpins all movement. The silence behind all sound that permeates all sound. It's always here. How could it go anywhere else? We just have to notice it. Awaken to it. And we realize it's always been here. Ever present, accessible. Here and now.
शार्दे से
हम ब्रह्म विहारों का अभ्यास करते हैं। पहले मैत्री ब्रह्म विहार, पहले अपने प्रति मैत्री। अगर मन में कोई किसी प्रति का द्वेष हो, चिंता हो, वो सब दूर हो, द्वेष दूर हो, ताकि मन शांत रहे, प्रसन्न रहे। अहं अव्ययोमी अव्यापञ्जोमी अनिगोमी सुखी अत्तानं परिहरामि। अब सभी प्रियजनों के प्रति मम माता पितु आचार्या च नातिमित्ता च सर्वब्रह्मचारिणो च अविराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनिगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। हमारी रक्षा करने वाले देवताओं के प्रति आरक्षा देवता, भूमट्ठा देवता, रुक्खट्ठा देवता, आकाशट्ठा देवता अविराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनिगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। अब सभी प्राणियों के प्रति, चाहे वो कहीं भी हो, किसी भी लोक में हो, किसी भी रूप में हो, सभी के प्रति मैत्री भावना, वे सब प्रसन्न रहें। वैर से मुक्त हों, दुर्भावना से मुक्त हों, चिंता से मुक्त हों। सर्वे सत्ता सर्वे पाना सर्वे भूता सर्वे पुंगला सर्वे अत्ता भाव परिपन्ना सम्मा इत्यो सर्वे पुरुषा सर्वे अरिया सर्वे अनरिया सर्वे देवा सर्वे मनुष्या सर्वे विनिपातिका अविराहोन्तु अव्यापञ्जाहोन्तु अनिगाहोन्तु सुखी अत्तानं परिहरन्तु। अब करुणा ब्रह्म विहार, सभी लोगों को जिनको हम जानते हों, जो कष्ट में हैं, उनको याद कर सकते हैं, उनके प्रति शुभकामना। और असंख्य लोग जो इस समय हमारे अनजान हैं या जाने हुए हैं, जो इस महामारी से पीड़ित हैं, उन सब की ओर ध्यान करके उनके दुख में एम्पैथी दिखा के करुणा का भाव जगाते हैं और शुभकामना करते हैं कि वो शीघ्र इस दुख से मुक्त हों, सभी प्राणी इस दुख से मुक्त हों, निरोगी हों, स्वस्थ हों। sabitiyo vivajantu soko rogo vinasatu mate bhavatu antayo sukhi diga yuko bhavat sukhi diga ko bhavat sukhi diga yuko bhavat। अब कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन आभार उन सभी का जो इस विषम परिस्थिति में सेवा कार्य में लगे हुए हैं, विभिन्न प्रकार की सेवा कर रहे हैं। धन्यवाद स्वरूप उनके प्रति शुभकामना कि वे सभी स्वस्थ रहें, सुरक्षित रहें। आए हम सब अपने पुण्यों को याद करके उनके साथ पुण्य साझा करते हैं। जो भी पुण्य हमने किए हैं, दान के, शील पालन के, भावना के, साधना के, सेवा के, सभी पुण्यों में आप सभी का भागीदार हो, अनंत प्राणी इसमें भागीदार हो। पुण्यस्य इदानि याना अन्यानि कथानि मे ते संच भागिनो हन्तु सत्तानन्तपमानका। हम मुदिता ब्रह्म विहार उन सबको याद करते हैं जो इस समय जिनको हम जानते हो घर में प्रसन्नता है, उनको याद करके उनकी प्रसन्नता में भागीदार होते हैं। और भी जो हजारों लोग रोगों से मुक्त हुए हैं, इस महामारी से, रोग से निरोग हुए हैं, स्वास्थ्य लाभ कर रहे हैं, उन सब के प्रति शुभकामना कि उनका स्वास्थ्य ठीक बना रहे, कोई और विघ्न आए और हर किसी की सुख संपत्ति बनी रहे, उससे बिछो ना हो, ऐसी शुभकामना करते हैं सबके प्रति। यथा नन्दा सम्पत्तितो विगच्छन्तु। अपेक्षा ब्रह्म विहार सभी ब्रह्म विहारों का सर्वोपरि, सभी ब्रह्म विहारों को ठीक से अभ्यास करने के लिए आवश्यक, ताकि दुखी देख हम इतने व्यथित न हो जाएं और सुखी देख इतने बह न जाएं, एक्साइट न हो जाएं। सबकी समता बनी रहे, अपेक्षा भाव बना रहे। जो दुखी हैं वो भी, जो सुखी हैं वो भी, हम सब ये ठीक से समझें कि जो भी परिस्थिति आती है हमारे अपने कर्मों के फलस्वरूप, तो भगवान की वाणी को याद करते हैं। कम्मस्य का कम्म दायादा कम्म योनि कम्म बंधु कम्म पटिसरण यम कर्मं करिष्यन्ति कल्याणं वा पापकं वा तस्य दायादा भविष्यन्ति। जो भी कर्म हम करते हैं, पुण्य या पाप कर्म, उन सब के उत्तराधिकारी बनते हैं। और वही कर्म ही हमारा बंधु है और कर्म ही हमारी योनि है। वही निर्भर करता है कि कैसा हमारा जीवन होगा। और इस लोकीय सम्मादिट्ठी के बाद लोकोत्तर सम्मादिट्ठी, क्योंकि गहराई से उपेक्षा भाव में, समता भाव में हम उसी के कारण स्थित हो सकते हैं। ये समझकर कि जो भी कष्ट आ रहा है उसका मुख्य कारण हम ही हैं, तृष्णा है, 5 कंधों से उपादान है। सभी प्राणी जो दुख में हैं वो इस बात को ठीक से समझ सकें, ऐसी मंगल कामना करते हैं। क्योंकि जब तक हम आर्य सत्यों को ठीक से नहीं देख पाते, दुख के कारण को ठीक से नहीं देख पाते, उसका त्याग नहीं कर पाते, तब तक सुपरफिशियली दुख से मुक्ति मिल सकती है। जो जन्म जन्मांतर का दुख है उससे मुक्ति कभी न मिलेगी। तो सभी प्राणी जो दुखी हैं, सुखी हैं, तटस्थ हैं, हम सब इस परम सत्य को ठीक से समझ सकें, हृदयंगम कर सकें। हम सबकी दृष्टि सम्यक हो, ताकि हम सब सुख से जी पाएं, कोई हमसे गलत काम ना हो। ऐसी शुभकामना करते हैं सबके लिए। सबे सत्ता सुखी होन्तु, सबे होन्तु सुखिनो, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कञ्चित् पापमागमात्, मा कञ्चित् शोकमागमात्, मा कञ्चित् दुःखमागमात्। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं, रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन, सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं, रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वधर्मानुभावेन, सदा सुखी भवन्तु ते। भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं, रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता, सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन, सदा सुखी भवन्तु मे। अरहं सम्मा सम्बुद्धो भगवान् बुद्धं भगवन्तं अभिवादेमि साक्षातो भगवता धम्मो धम्मं नमस्सामि सुपटिपन्नो भगवतो सावक संघो संघं नमामि